What's up, guys? So here's a second look at the Clayton Dustless Made Simple backpack in Coyote Brown. Now, uh, this pack is not the same pack that featured in the earlier episode because, for like a 25 to 30 liter pack, I really thought that I overpaid. Um, I purchased it for 50 euros plus shipping. It was like 56, 57 euros. So quite a bit of money for, a pretty small pack. And ultimately, I sent it back because the seller said it was 45 liters. So I was able to basically send it back and say, hey, this is definitely not a 45 liter pack. But then, I thought to myself, what if? What if I look for it elsewhere? And it didn't occur to me earlier. So I looked and I found it elsewhere for considerably cheaper. It was 20 euros. I offered 17. They accepted. So with shipping, this cost me 22 euro 50. A real deal, I have to say. I've paid more for pouches than for a pack, which is smaller, than most of my packs. But I figured since my Oscam pack has been my go-to beach bag, it's basically started to come apart. At least the snow collar, which is a real shame. Plus, as you can see, this collects sand on the inside like crazy, and because of the material, it's just a little bit stickier on the inside. And the outside is fine, as you can see, but the inside tends to gather a lot of sand, and that's something that I really hate, because I don't want the contents of my pack to be all sandy. But that's also probably because I keep putting the flap over, taking the flap down, rearranging the pack. It's always a bit of a mess. Whereas I figured, do you know what? For a small beach bag, I'll go for this pack. Definitely. And for that price, sure. And this is a slightly newer model. And the reason I was able to tell was because the tag, as you can see, is different than the last one. This looks a lot newer, just crisp and clean. And, the design of the pack is exactly the same, with the exception of the shoulder pads. Now, when I saw these shoulder pads, I thought, hold on a minute, these look really weird. Now, the previous pack, the Dustless Made Simple Clayton pack, the shoulder pads, kind of curved outwards, as they would, normally on any pack. But here, for some odd reason, they do tend to curve outwards and then they curve back inwards, which is really weird, and it almost feels like they put, they swapped the the shoulder pads around. Like, this really should have been on, the right hand side, and this on the left hand side. So it's a little bit weird, like when I donned the pack on, I was like, hold on a minute, it's just a bit strange. But that's the only real difference that I can see in terms of the design of the pack. So the newer model has these weird, curves that, it just curves inwards, which is really weird. Like it'll follow the contour, nicely, curving outwards, and then bam, for whatever reason. The pack, though, the quality of the webbing, the strap keepers, also features some neat little, straps at the bottom with the strap keepers. Really nice overall. So for a little beach bag, I figured, why not? For 20 odd euros, just a little over, then definitely, because why not? You know, it's a good quality pack, and it would definitely come in handy. Plus, I'm keen to try, the zipper design as opposed to the top loader design, simply because rummaging around through the pack, when I'm trying to look for stuff, is a little annoying. So I figured I'd just go with a different design altogether. And as I mentioned, for that price, sure, I'll definitely pick one of these up. But for 57 euros is what I paid initially, then I definitely feel like I would have that I overpaid. So yeah, what can I say, guys? I guess just a second look at this pack, and yeah, I just wanted to make the video because the shoulder pads are a little bit weird. So do keep that in mind if you run into the older or the newer version. Do check the shoulder pads, and if you're okay with it. Like I said, for a 20 euro pack, I'm not really too bothered, especially because I'm just gonna use it for the beach, literally just that. But otherwise, if this was like a bigger pack, and I would just be a little bit, just it just feels weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, why would you have this shape? I don't know. What can I say, guys? That's all I really wanted to showcase in this video. And the pack itself, though, nice quality. Really like the quality. Really, really like the quality, man. But yeah, other than that, than the shoulder pad weirdness, I think it's a pretty neat pack. Pretty neat little pack, at least for this price. For anything more, I'll probably pay 30 to 35 for this tops. Maybe 40. Fair, but that's already pushing it. But yeah, for 22 euros, definitely. So what can I say, guys? Just hope you learned something from this episode. And as always, thanks for watching. And see you on the next one.